welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Saints, and it's all up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
Shakes himself free. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the big play drives them backward. Coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. They bring a tight end in motion right. On first down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. From midfield now. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, look. Beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offenses look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 19. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on first. Lays out, what a catch! 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, I know some old school coach. Former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the deep.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. From a bit closer now, another look at 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints need only one to take the lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Here we go, set.
They kick the running back in motion. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Buffalo! So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Now a give running right. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Brought in right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And that carry gets him up to the 44 on the solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. They're throwing it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Bills are on the move here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw it on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He'll throw it yet again. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, off play action. Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Running for the marker on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Shotgun now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4 coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Cuts right. Rolling into enemy territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside.
Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Don't touch those remotes for a second, folks. Only 1 quarter left now in Super Bowl 69. It's Saints football, and their title hopes hinge on evening the score. They've got first down from the 31. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until zone at the 19. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this. Short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Goal to go, they're passing. And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. From the gun, here's a handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the running back, motioning right. He had it for a moment. Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game. Now, didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. Yeah. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down. As he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Bills 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Bills can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Plowing up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And the Buffalo Bills have finally done it. They avenged the teams of the 90s. Buffalo has won the Super Bowl. Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills, champions of Super Bowl 69. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.